All right, everybody. All right, everybody. It is New Year's Eve now. By the time you're watching this, I, of course, have the Out Loud of Night, and we are going to go. So you can see my lovely face right here on Outlaw Radio Episode 8. I hope you're all doing all right tonight. Again, happy early New Year. It is I, the Out Loud of Night. If I look like I'm the same guy I was just last week, it's because I just finished last week's recording. Thank you all for checking it out. As I said during last week's episode, that the one you're watching right now, this is taped. I'm doing this in advance because it is New Year's Eve right now. So if you're watching it now live, awesome. I really, really appreciate you. And if you are coming at this another time, then that's okay. Welcome to episode 8, where I'll get into the theme of it in just a second, but again, right off the top. Hi, I'm the Outlaw of Night. Professional wrestler for 30 years, since 1995, based out of Central Canada. I have had the pleasure of working with and for every major and minor company that's come through this area during that time. I've been through most of Canada, through the Midwest. Pardon me, ooh, that's some great ASMR. I should have bleached that out. It's staying. And that's not because I have a boozy problem. It's because I'm just having a sugar-free rock star to get me through because it's getting pretty late and I don't care. Sorry about that. Anyways, welcome to Outlaw Radio. Again, the Outlaw of Night. I'm a professional wrestler. I am a fitness fan. I am an author. These are my books. I've got more of them. They're online on Amazon.com right now. There is a link down below. Please check them on out if you're a fan of urban fantasy or if you just want to try some books in your Kindle. For the new year, I do want to have a couple of things coming up, and we'll talk about that again in a minute. I'm all over the place tonight. It's okay. 2 shows back to back. It's a little tough. So here we are at the end of 2025. And for the first time since... Actually, there's been quite a few of these in the last decade. I would have said 2016 was one of the worst years I've ever been through. Then 2020 was rough. 2022 was goddamn brutal, but we got through all of them. 2022 was specifically tough for me. This year is a year of some significant change in my life. Outside of wrestling and all the other stuff that I do, I am in the process of transitioning from professions right now, and I am currently in between full-time gigs, so... If you think of something that might be good for, please let me know. Moreover than that, though, I am looking to expand my brand, expand my reach, and get myself a little bit out there, which is why I'm doing a little more of these things. That's why I do upload a match from the vault every Monday. I'm doing Outlaw Radio every Wednesday, live or not live, be that as it may. And, of course, I'm hoping to get a Fitness Friday up in the next couple of weeks, especially as I... begin the process to face TNA's Cody Deaner February 27th here in Winnipeg for BlazeProWrestling.com. Go to BlazeProWrestling.com right now to get your tickets for that event. It will sell out. We've been selling out for the last year. It's been awesome. Anyways. So, we're going into 2026. By the time you're watching this, you're 2 years away from the ball dropping here in Central Canada. If you're watching from other parts of the continent or the world, it's happened. It's over. You're already there. Welcome to 2026. I hope it's great. I hope you have flying cars, and I hope that Tangerine Palpatine is no longer ruining the state of the free world with this fuckery. Anyways. New year, new me, question mark. And I think that's kind of the theme that I kind of want to chit-chat about tonight. Many changes in my life. Again, as I said, whether it's professionally or personally or otherwise, I've made a lot of changes. I had to move locations, and I was happy to do that. I am quite happy in my, I don't want to call it a new relationship, but the new changes in that relationship, which has been fantastic. Challenging, but fantastic in their own ways. I'm watching my little girl transition from being a little girl to not so little girl anymore, and that is fun. I'm changing my focus when it comes to what I want out of my wrestling career at this point in life. And I've talked about that in other episodes, and I'm sure I'll talk about it more as time goes on. So, new year, new me, I really think the answer to that is, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I firmly believe that nobody who is nobody at this point in their life now should be able to look back at themselves 5, 10, 7, 2 years ago and be able to say they're the same exact person they were then. I mean, like deep at their core, I guess when it comes to like moral values and like, things they truly believe in, maybe. Because sometimes those values need to shift and change as time goes along, and that's okay. As you're afforded new information and, develop new paths of empathy or whatever. But I really do think it is important to be able to evolve and to change and to become something more, to go after the things you really want while at the same time not looking so far into the future that you get stressed out about the things that you have to do to get there. I've had many people in my life, in my past specifically, get frustrated with me for not having enough forward vision, not having enough of an idea of where I'm going next. And for a long time, I tried to change that. I tried to be more future focused, right? And while in some ways, I guess it afforded me some regularity, some stability, what it never brought me was any happiness. Now, I'm not saying that stability is a bad thing, of course. I want to be stable. I want to be able to, make sure that my people are taken care of and that I'm taken care of. But I will say, at the risk of quoting Yoda from The Empire Strikes Back, always to the future are you looking. Never your mind on where you are and what you are doing. And I realize that's a very Buddhist Zen philosophy, but it's one that I've always really taken to heart, and I've always found that when I've been personally at my happiest and at my most content in life, it's when I've tried my best to just, as my therapist said, be present. Be in the moment of who I am, be where I am, with who I'm there with, and try to be genuine about what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and more. Because we all know the fuckers that are thinking past you who aren't really listening to what you're saying because they're too busy worrying about what's on their agenda and what they're trying to get done, what they're trying to get over on you. That sort of stuff always drives a person crazy, and I can't stand that stuff myself. But I think it's very important as we go into the new year that we try to remember the most important people we can be is to be the most present and humble and open version of ourselves going forward. Now, I'm not saying leave yourself in a position to be taken advantage of and, not keep your eyes open on the people who are going to be fuckers and try to be conducting all kinds of fuckery around you. That's not what I'm saying. But, yeah. I'm going to try not to be so focused on things that I can't see that I'm going to let it stress me out and ruin my present as much as possible. Part of that also is going to be, while I'm not going to waste any effort looking forward too far, I don't want to spend too much time looking backwards and wondering all the mistakes I may or may not have made. Both ways lead to madness. And one of my daughter's favorite movies, Kung Fu Panda, Master Oogway, has a great line about that. It's like, the future is a mystery. The past is history. But today is a gift, because that's why we call it the present. So, wise words I'm going to continue to live by from a fictional Kung Fu master, turtle, tortoise, whatever you happen to be. So as we sit here going into 2026, I'm remembering many New Year's past, ones that I had when I was younger with my buddies, where we just did sleepovers. We got a group of us together to crash at our friend's basement so we could play four-way Super Nintendo. Was it for Super Nintendo? Whatever. We were playing Super Gauntlet. We did that until all hours of the fucking morning, and that was a good old time because we were complete freaking dorks. Remember the New Year's for 1999? That was crazy. I was working for the casinos of Manitoba at the time, and there were thousands of people packed in there just ringing in that 1999 to 2000. All worried that all the computers and the planes were going to fall out of the sky because of the Y2K situation. Turns out it probably would have been a bit of an issue if they hadn't gotten on top of it, but thankfully, guess what? The experts got it solved, and that's good. Many, many years working in nightclubs New Year's Eve, trying to take care of the people that were too busy not taking care of themselves, making sure people didn't, get themselves hurt or get themselves in too many fights, actually ending up as an unpaid taxi service a couple of times to get co-workers and guests home from some of these nightclubs. It's a bad scene. Things I wouldn't do anymore. Helping people, yes, but putting myself in that situation, I don't know. 2000 to 2001, first year that I really started to take, my nutrition seriously, which, yes, I know, I'm 330-something pounds. I'm a fat old man right now, but that's the year that I first started really being conscious of, calories in versus calories out. Started experimenting with, my training, trying to find new plans, trying to figure out what my body responded to and didn't respond to. Keep an eye on Fitness Fridays for the next couple of months. I'm hoping to have some transition stuff showing up. Or failing that, I'll just find some new gear that makes me look less round. And we'll see. But yeah. But it is funny, as I look at the New Year's, and there's the cynical part of my brain that just wants to say, it's just another day. Just because we flip the calendar over doesn't actually mean anything. Nothing really, really, really changes. But again, after 49 years, I look at that and I go, I don't know if that's true. And I don't know if it's just because the entire world acknowledges that it is a time of transition, it's a time of change. But I've, like many people, have looked at January 1st as an opportunity to start again. On whatever that is. This January 1st, I plan to start many new things again. I've got the 4th book in my series that I've got started, but I've not been working on for a while. January 1st, I plan to start on that again. I've been working off and on with fasting and working on my nutrition for the last little bit. Well, after getting through the holidays, where I'm not going to worry about it too much, January 1st, I'm going to start again. And that's okay. Having a chance to start again is a great way to clear the pipes internally and mentally and otherwise, and I think it is an important thing to have an opportunity to start again and to not judge oneself for it. Because, at the risk of too many cliches from many movies, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up. And if having a date on the calendar that's metaphysical or metaphorical that gives you a reason to get up and start again, then by God, get up and start again. So new year, new me? Probably. Maybe it'll be incremental changes. I'm hoping it'll still be the same. Mostly open-hearted, fairly sweet guy who's also an absolute ass-kicker when he needs to be. But I think it's important to be open to change. The world changes every day. And by refusing to change me, I'm losing pace with the rest of the world. And that way only leads to isolation. And I think we've got enough isolation in the world today. I don't want to be isolated from it. And I hope neither do you. So those are my thoughts on New Year's, new me. If you're heading out tonight, please, for the love of God, don't drink and drive. You're all adults, I hope. I hope you're being responsible. If you're at a house party, that's fantastic. Please take care of you and yours. Take an Uber, take a taxi, take public transit, take a bike. I don't give a shit what you do. Just please, for the love of God. Too many horror stories. I've lost friends to drunk drivers in the past. I don't want to see any more of that. Okay? For my sake, if not anybody else's. For your kids' sakes, please take care of you. Starting the year off with a bang. Lots going on. Again, from the vault, we're going to drop every Monday. I'll be back every Wednesday for Outlaw Radio. Hopefully live, if not live. Kind of live. That's okay. And we'll have more to come. January 24th, I'll be wrestling for a cause. It'll be a free show down in Assiniboine Downs. I don't know if it's a free show. Forgive me. It's a fundraising show in Assiniboine Downs. There's a link online. I'll make sure it gets posted up to my socials so it gets out there. Please check it out. Rob Startum and his group does that a couple times a year, and I'm always happy to take part in it when I can. All proceeds go to not Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's Children Dreams Take Flight. Dream Foundation. Dream Foundation. It's a great cause here in Manitoba. They do a lot of great stuff for a lot of kids. And in February 27th, TNA's Cody Deaner is coming to Winnipeg to take on the best damn heavyweight champion in all of Canada for what will be sure to be one hell of a scrap. Cody Deaner, I'm looking forward to giving you a fight. Come and get somebody. Yeah, I know, after I've done all the kumbaya emotional stuff, it's kind of a little tough to give a wrestling promo at the end of it. But it's going to be great. BlazeProWrestling.com. Please get your tickets now. That show will fucking sell out, I guarantee it. All of our shows have been selling out. This one's going to be great. I promise you. Thank you for checking out here every week. If you're first time here, please like and subscribe. Your subscriptions really go a long way to helping boost my numbers and getting more people out there. If there's stuff you'd like me to talk about, please leave it in the comments below. If you have any questions, again, leave it in the comments. I'll get to them. I will respond to you all for as long as I can. Liking the video really helps. Sharing it really helps. If you really want to help me out, please go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/outlawak. I'm trying to build a little community there where eventually I'll do exclusive stuff just for you guys. I don't know how exclusive it's going to be, and I don't know what kind of stuff, but again, I want to build this community, and I want to make it into something for you and for me. If you want to read some books, go to Amazon.com, search under Adam Knight Author. You will find all 6 of my titles that are up there right now. 6 is right. 3 Overdrive novels, the 1 book, International Incident, the story that's set after book 3, Prairie Fire, and more. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/outlawak. Check out all my shirts. This is not one of them, but if you want to go support the team at Critical Role, just tell them I sent you. They don't know who the fuck I am, but if you tell them I sent you, then maybe they'll invite me to be on the show. That would be great. Happy New Year. Please stay safe. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. At the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Just know that we're all in this together, and we're all going to be in this together. Take care, everybody. And, yeah. See you soon.